In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the automatic tensioner on your BMW 550i. This is going to be located on the front of the motor, under the air intake. Let's get started. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 4 nuts on top of the engine cover. Pull the engine cover straight up and remove it. Using a flat blade screwdriver, we're going to loosen the clamp for the intake. Pull the cover off of the mass airflow sensor. There's going to be 4 tabs. We're going to lift up on those 4 tabs and pull the cover off. Push on the tab for the mass airflow sensor, pull straight back, remove the connector. Go around the box, pushing out all of the tabs. Pull the intake off of the throttle body. Lift up and remove the intake. There's a slot for a T60 bit on the tensioner. Get your bit inside of there. We're going to pull the tension off of the belt. We're going to pull our belt off of the pulley. We're just going to do the top one and let it go back down. Using a 16mm socket, we're going to remove the bolt for the tensioner. Remove the bolt and the tensioner. I have the bolt through the tensioner. We're going to put this down into place. Install the tensioner down into place and get the bolt started. When the tensioner is in place, it won't really be able to wiggle around much. It'll have a little bit of wiggle room, but if you pull it off, it would have a bunch. Torque the bolt to 30 foot-pounds or 40 Newton meters. Reinstall the belt. There's a small pin right here that is holding the tension for our tensioner. We're going to remove this pin. To do that, we're going to install our socket. Take a very slight amount of pressure off of the tensioner. And we're going to remove that pin. Remove the pin. Allow the tensioner to grab all the tension. Install the intake down into place. Get it seated on the throttle body. Get the airbox lined up. And get it all clipped in. Snug down the clamp. I like to give it a little wiggle to make sure it's on. We're going to install our mass airflow sensor. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull. Make sure that's locked on. Grab our cover. It'll slide up onto that sensor. Close it down. Be sure it's facing the right way for the harness. Install the engine cover down onto the studs and get all of the nuts started. Snug down the nuts.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.